Tala time, people. Mufti masala, Mufti masala. So, peoples, let me just see, peoples, what is going on. This one. Let me just, what? This one, not nice, my friend. Alright, so, trying to find, yaar, ये हो क्या रहा है यार ماذا يحدث. Right, so, right, we're coming to it, people. I'm almost there. Un momento. This is the masala. Alright, so, people, what's been going on is I came across this. This is, those of you who know Shaykh Yaqoubi, Shaykh Muhammad Yaqoubi, prominent Syrian scholar, has his own Sufi tariqah. And to be fair, as far as, I have to say, as far as, Sufi scholars go, so as far as any kind of Sufi orders go, he's definitely, if somebody said to me, I want to be part of an order, I have to be part of a Sufi order, like they felt that they have to, then I would probably say, yeah, definitely somebody like, Shaykh Yaqoubi, because at least he's a scholar and he is level-minded, level-headed. He's spoken against things like extremism, but he's also relevant. It's not just many people might do things, but he's reasonably within, to some extent, he's reasonably relevant. That said, I do think people overdo it with him, and I'll come to that in a moment. But I think as far as he's concerned, at least he has an ilmi side to him. He's concerned about knowledge, he's concerned about certain things. He tells his people to study and this and that. I do think he likes a bit of the, the protocol, the I want my fans and supporters. And I guess who doesn't, huh? That's, people will say, but who doesn't like having all these fans and supporters and this Peer Muridi, Allah. But what's more interesting is he's being attacked. And something, look, I don't mind people having issues with different people. Have got issues with me. I, in the past, raised an issue with Shaykh Yaqoubi when he issued the Bukhari, and there were certain statements, and I felt they were misleading. Having issues with people is not an issue. Everybody can have it. You're entitled to your opinion. The problem is when it's just a sectarian game. So what's happened is there's this board that are the defenders of the Islamic board for defending Sunni beliefs. So they had issued this statement to Shaykh Yaqoubi that he's, look, after his khatam and his that they wrote a letter to him in the English language. And they demand, as you can see in bold at the bottom, this is the board of ulama and mashayikh for protecting the beliefs of Islam. Oof! This is the federal board, people. The feds. This is the feds, right? So, of Islam and Ahl Sunnah. And it happens to be in Bradford. If ever Islam was to be in danger, or Ahl Sunnah was to be in danger, I want you all to know that there is a board, people, that is there ready with the capacity to deal with the crisis on the level of COVID-19. And that board is based in Bradford. So what they said in their letter, right? So this is some examples of what was said in this letter. Basically, this letter was just taking digs at him, trying to bully him. So they're trying to bully him, saying to him that, look, why are you not calling certain people kafir? Why did you praise Mufti Taqi for? How dare you praise Mufti Taqi as a Deobandi? How dare you not call Shia kafir? Why are Shia not kafir? You need to declare Shia kafir. So there's all these things about call Shia kafir, call Deobandis, at least call the Akabir, the leaders of the Deobandis, kafir. Ashraf Ali Thanwi should be called a kafir. This is Nanotwi should be called a kafir. Rashid Ahmad Gangohi should be called a kafir. Salafis, Wahhabis should be called kafir. The study Quran that was done and praised by Hamza Yusuf. Why haven't you condemned the study Quran? And why haven't you condemned Hamza Yusuf for praising it? There was a full-fledged bullying session. Full-fledged, people. Full swing. That why haven't you done this? How dare you? And this is some of the signatories on here. Now, to be honest, I read a name Bandialvi, and I did find a clip to do with Bandialvi, and I'll share that in a moment. The only other name I was surprised to see here that I recognized was Pir Saqib Shami Saab. To be honest, I am surprised that Pir Saqib Shami has put his name to something like this. Maybe they put it without actually fully kind of validating it with him, because I assume, I could be wrong, I assume Saqib Shami is usually, more intelligent than to get involved in these kind of things and put his name to these kind of things. That's the impression I have of him. Unless he is happy to put his name on this kind of stuff, I don't know. But I would have thought that. So I was quite surprised to see his name there. The other names, all these people, I've never really heard of them. I don't know who they are. I've heard of that Bandialvi Saab. Now, but I was trying to track down this board, people. That who are this board that is bullying the hell? They're trying to bully Shaykh Muhammad Yaqoubi. And it was really difficult, like I mentioned, tracking them down. Especially since Bradford, you got to go to Bradford. Northwest has got some coronavirus cases. It's not easy, people. No es fácil. No es fácil. Es muy, muy difícil. Pero, we did get... I want us to know that we are in safe hands, people. We are in safe hands, right? Because the Islamic Board for Protection of Sunni Beliefs has got this. They've got this, people, right? Just chill out, right? They've got this, okay? So, and if we listen to their rules on who we can call, who we can't, why are Deobandis not kafir? Why are Shia not kafir? Why are Ahl Hadith Salafis not kafir? Even Sheikh Akram Nadwi, they had one of the pages. By the way, the letter was like 10 pages long or something, or 12, I think. It's like a booklet. They go, why is Sheikh Akram Nadwi not being called? He's a deviant. He's a Wahhabi. How dare you praise Sheikh Akram Nadwi? How dare you? If we don't get an answer, if we... And then I did that name, with that name, that's the only other name that I did recognize, because he has a clip of it's an audio clip on YouTube of a debate that he's having with some Deobandis. And he has the ultimate strategy, people, the ultimate strategy. And it's one that once you get it in your head, you cannot forget it, people. So it's quite a tricky one, because once you're going to hear this, you're not going to forget. Life will never be the same, people. And here it is. This is a debate going on. So they're debating about Brilvi's deal.
ये शामिल नहीं है इस किताब में, ये बातें शामिल नहीं है।
1 2 3 करो इसके बारे में,
आपकी बात पर हम
1 2 3 करो, 1 2 3
ऐसे नहीं जाने देंगे।
1 2 3
1 2 3 किया,
1 2 3 करो। ये भारत कासिम नकवी की हम दिखा सकते हैं, हम जिम्मेदार हैं।
1 2 3 करो।
ये कहाँ जा रहा है? ये कहाँ जा रहा है?
1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 Oh, people, oh my God. Honestly, we could not, you know something? Wallahi, we couldn't make this stuff up, you know. This is how absurd this stuff is. That people trying to bully grown men into beliefs. And just because they're hating on this guy, you better agree. 1, 2, 3, karo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. People, you're never gonna forget that now. That is the ultimate argument. 1, 2, 3. ये जाने नहीं देंगे आपको, हम जाने नहीं देंगे. 1, 2, 3 करो. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This, oh my God. So that, I think, was the one of the senior figures of the defenders of our faith. I, for one, and absolutely, I feel safe knowing that the defenders of our faith are out there, and really it's just an issue of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sorry, do I have to do it in English? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. That's hilarious, man, honestly. I don't know what I think his actual point there was he wanted them to list certain things, but he kept going on in the debate about saying, I think initially he said, I want you to list certain 3 things, and then we'll debate. But then he kept saying, just do 1, 2, 3, do 1, 2, 3. But coming to this point, people, when do we learn that you can't bully people? I mean, you know, these defenders of the faith, for God's sake, defenders assemble. 1, 2, 3, 3 pe, on 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, assemble. So I came across that and I was like, oh my God, this is so ridiculous. How, you know, like, and obviously Shaykh Yaqoubi hasn't responded to them, which he shouldn't at all, because, I mean, that would just be ridiculous. But seriously, yeah, that's the one, the old Madhuri Dixit. 1, 2, 3. This was the root, you know, the root. You have to return to the asal, to the root. So people, but you know, on the same token, I wanted to say that people need to calm down as well with some of these things. I was reading, I think somebody replying about Shaykh Yaqoubi, saying that, look, oh my God, Shaykh Yaqoubi is such a noble person, which, fair enough, he may be a very noble person. And I do believe he's, you know, a respectable person. But then they wrote like 5 pages exalting and saying that, you know, I've witnessed his miracles and I've witnessed his, you know, oh my God, he's like Shaykh Yaqoubi, he's like, and they said, oh my God, I saw him read the Shama'il, which is only a few pages. It's in 4 hours. He read the Shama'il in 4 hours. It was from his karamat. It was a miracle. It was a miracle. I thought 4 hours. Can somebody pass me whatever it is they're smoking? I mean, am I the only one sober here? It's like, yeah, this one not fair, you know, this one. I say now, 1, 2, 3 karo, mujhe bhi do. Okay. So anyway, man, this was the thing, that people need to be a bit balanced as well. Because you see, sometimes when you overdo it, what you do is you provoke people to kind of hate on those people. So if you start going on about this person is like, oh, he's up there. Like I had somebody say to me that, you know, Shaykh Yaqoubi, his Arabic is so magnificent. It's so magnificent. It's as magnificent as the pre-Islamic Arabic. I thought, ooh, the gup is way too much. यार ये जरा गप को नीचे कीजिए, कुछ ज्यादा फेंक दिए आप. I was like, next time you want to blag that much, just tell me so I can prepare. So I can kind of like put on that, oh really? Oh wow. Like, calm down for God's sake. So people, I think with that, right, so what is going on? What is going on? Is Sheikh Abdullah bin Bayya the current don of Maliki knowledge? No, I don't think so. But Sheikh Abdullah bin Bayya is definitely a Maliki scholar. He's definitely a great scholar. I don't say he's the don. Somebody asked, how is that bullying? You see, asking for clarity, because I'll tell you why it's bullying. Because what you're doing is you're just pushing the agenda of sectarianism on the back of trying to say, if you don't, we will declare you a deviant. And I believe that some of them are prepared to call him a kafir, and others might say he's no longer a Sunni and he's now out of the fold of the mainstream Islam. Why? Because he simply refuses to give comments on certain people's beliefs. Like, if he refuses to call certain people a kafir, who on earth put anybody in charge anyway? This ain't, to these people I tell them, this ain't your dad's deen. You chuck out who you want and you bring in who you want. It's because of this behavior. People are sick to death of this religion, or of any religion. So we need to kind of calm ourselves. This deen is from Allah. It's not for us to we can teach that, look, this is how we feel the main teachings of Islam are. But it's not our duty to chuck him out of the deen and chuck her out of the deen and then chuck everybody, until there's just me and my village left in there. Right, so